Recent advancements in digital technology and construction engineering have made the launch of larger and more sophisticated projects. So we search for the biggest and most spectacular mega projects currently being built. We'll take you on a tour of Japan's high-tech maglev train, China's ambitious initiative, and the largest green metropolis in the Middle East. Make sure to stay till the end, and let's get started. The Lusail City Mega Project. The massive Lusail City project is situated in Qatar, a minor Arab peninsula desert nation with fewer than 3 million population. The nation had to look for alternative means of surviving due to the tough weather conditions. Fortunately, Qatar is one of the top exporters of natural gas. It has the third largest natural gas resource in the world. It is regarded as the wealthiest nation in the world today due to its low population and enormous income from oil and gas. The concept for Lusail City was conceived in 2005 to prepare for the need to house a growing population. The city, 23 kilometers from Doha, the capital of Qatar, is situated along the shore and has a population maximum of over 500,000. Although the project has been in the works since 2005, it truly got off in 2010, after Qatar was awarded the opportunity to host the FIFA World Cup. They created history by being the first Middle Eastern nation to be chosen to host the soccer event. It is being constructed to establish a cutting-edge, aspirational society as part of Qatar's Vision 2030. It is the country's first green city and the largest redevelopment ever attempted in the Middle East. Although it is a separate urban area, Lusail will be connected to Doha by modern train lines and subways. The city's marina, one of the largest in the area, and its shopping centers, commercial spaces, man-made islands, and amusement parks are expected to draw tourists. In addition, 22 hotels that meet international standards will be developed, along with residential structures, hospitals, schools, and mosques. One of the largest stadiums in the Middle East will be located in Lusail City, which will be hosting the World Cup. The renowned Lusail Stadium is being built and will ideally be placed in the city's heart. Construction started in April 2017. The stadium's main structure is modeled after the bowl weaving techniques used in ancient Arab cultures, and the saddle form canopy floats above the concrete bowl. It needed a highly effective energy-saving system as one of the fundamental needs. This is significant because the facility will aid in cooling off the players and spectators during games in the hot heat of Qatar's. You wouldn't be able to play or watch a 90-minute match without it. It also boasts a great community space with space for stores, sporting, and educational facilities, as well as a health center to complete its eye-catching design. The stadium, which can accommodate 80,000 people, will cost $45.5 billion to construct. Although the project is stunning, Qatar has come under fire. They have been criticized for the country's maltreatment of migrant labor, which directly affects initiatives like Lusail, and for alleged corruption during their selection as the 2022 World Cup hosts. By 2022, according to the International Trade Union Federation, 4,000 workers in Qatar will pass away. FIFA may cancel the tournament in Qatar due to these issues, although that is yet uncertain. Lusail City will be one of the most significant locations hosting the major stadium, teams, and supporters during the 2022 World Cup, thanks to its extensive array of facilities constructed to the greatest international standards. It is anticipated that the city will continue to prosper after the tournament because of its emphasis on sustainability. China's New Silk Road Mega Project. With an average annual growth of about 10%, China's economy has been one of the fastest expanding in the world since the 1980s. China has developed into the largest economy in the world and a pioneer in commerce and industry. The Belt and Road Plan, often known as the New Silk Road, was introduced by Chinese President Xi Jinping in 2013. It is a brand new commerce corridor comprised of a vast infrastructure system comprising airports, seaports, railroads, and roadways. More than half of the world's population travels along the land routes known as the Belt and the maritime routes known as the Road. It may be said that this is the biggest infrastructure undertaking in recent history. The historic Silk Road inspired the project. This trading route formerly connected China and the West during the Roman Empire. It's how the first silk from Asia reached Europe. China is investing heavily in the project, which is predicted to cost a staggering $900 billion and usher in a new era of globalization, using knowledge from the past to preserve its future relations with other countries. China unveiled the Polar Silk Road in January of 2018, another ambitious link to the belt. In the Arctic Circle, this entails establishing infrastructure and energy initiatives. Due to the harsh climate, inadequate infrastructure, and distance from manufacturing hubs, Arctic resource extraction is still challenging and expensive. Despite the project's ambitious nature, the frigid surroundings may impede progress. The Chuo Shinkansen Mega Project. One of the most industrialized nations in the world, Japan is renowned for its innovation. Taking the train is the most effective way to go about Japan. Japan's train system is among the best in the world. They have a superb safety record, are consistently on time, and are luxurious to ride in. Given that mountain ranges around most of the country, having such a network is remarkable. When it comes to high-speed trains, Japan is also a pioneer. It created its first high-speed train network in 1964 as it was rebuilding from the destruction of World War II. The first line connected Tokyo and Osaka, two of Japan's most significant cities. In Japan, the term for bullet trains is Shinkansen, which translates as new trunk line. One of the most distinctive designs of Japanese engineering is the bullet train, with its aerodynamic needle nose shape. The trains could accelerate to a top speed of 210 kilometers per hour. The rate of the bullet trains has increased over time, outpacing reductions in trip times. Currently, a 350-kilometer train ride from Tokyo to Nagoya only takes an hour and 20 minutes. However, it is not fast enough in a nation where time is of the essence. Japan sought to shorten the period of time by 50% for this reason. The Chuo Shinkansen Mega Project, a new train that will employ cutting-edge maglev technology, was their solution. Magnetic levitation is abbreviated as maglev. Two sets of magnets are used to power a maglev train. The other set will move the elevated train forward, while the first set will repel and push the train off the track. This indicates that the train may use the lack of friction to propel itself at an average operating speed of more than 500 kilometers per hour. You may describe it as a floating railway and a remarkable engineering achievement. The experimental maglev train LO series now holds the speed record for the entire world at 603 kilometers per hour. It distinguishes itself from the competitors thanks to significantly better acceleration and deceleration capability than conventional high-speed rail. The Chuo Shinkansen's construction, expected to cost about $90 billion, started in 2014. Beginning in 2027, commercial service will run between Tokyo and Nagoya, cutting the travel time from the present over an hour and a half to just 40 minutes. By 2045, it is also intended to expand the railway from Nagoya to Osaka. Here's an intriguing fact regarding Japan's high-speed railways. They haven't had any fatal incidents in their 60 years of existence, putting them among the world's safest modes of transportation. The new maglev train service is intended to keep that perfect track record. If you want to visit Japan, you should anticipate that. Which project did you find to be the most impressive? Tell us in the comment section below. Please click the like button if you found our content helpful. For more videos, don't forget to subscribe to the amazing channel. Thank you guys for watching, and see you all in my next one. Bye!